I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. We say hi to Kiwi Memo. Hi.
Hello, I'm Kiwi Memo, ET.
Please introduce yourself to everybody.
I'm Kiwi Memo, a VTuber with multiple appearances
Mhm.
based on a in-block, aka workshop test.
Mm.
Forgot the thing.
Yeah, yeah, and so you have a few different forms that you use.
Yeah, I do.
Mm.
I do use it.
Yeah. Are there specific? How many specific ones do you have?
Just for
Mm. That's that's cool, and that means you can always. Are there when you switch from different forms? Are there different personalities for them, or are they all you?
there are different personalities.
Oh, cool, excellent. And get you a chance to kind of spread your wings across several different avatars. When did you decide to get started with VTubing?
Uh, Before the pandemic, when
Mm.
COVID starting.
Ah, yeah, that's when a lot of folks got started. Did you guys kind of get holed up at home and get kind of antsy to do something?
Kind of, but middle of the COVID, my PC broke, so I can't do much like live streaming or do stuff.
Perfect
So
timing.
so I was like way behind.
Oh no, that's absolutely perfect timing. Not only are you
Yeah, it was.
trapped at home, but you have no means to get outside whatsoever.
Yeah,
But you're a game developer, am I right?
yeah. I might. That's it.
Yeah. So what projects are you on right now, or are you at liberty to tell me?
I'll get a little bit to tell you just a little bit, but I still in like working progress because also I was on still on hold during the bad pan on COVID too.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I didn't have my PC couldn't work any project.
Right. So are you still working on a few of them, or is it just one that you're concentrating on at the moment?
I did make like two games way before COVID.
Ah. Oh, can you tell me which ones?
I wanted the series called A Chronicle, but I just called it Chronicle.
Mm-hmm. What's
First game and the second game was already finished.
Yeah. What's that all about? That game?
It's more about like memory and
Mm.
a lot of psychology. Not
Mm.
like horror stuff, but just like almost like Persona.
Mm. Okay.
The based on besides the Persona part.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is it a long burn game? I mean, does it take a long time to finish?
No, it's more like a linear game
Okay.
for the only for the first info game.
Mm. Kind of an arcade type version.
Yeah, like Final Fantasy
Mm.
10, like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know you play it like that.
Yeah. Now, what about the second game that you worked on?
Oh, the third game I'm still working on it. I just released the demo like last year.
Oh, so tell me about this one. Is this all you're doing?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Oh, okay. So tell me about this game.
It's well, it doesn't not connect to the second game. It's just I have a new one.
Right. And what's the new one going to be all about?
Um, oh yeah, the theme is about like so we're like we connected to old friends
Mm-hmm.
or didn't see a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Since the second one was about the theme is about like it's not about the make. It's not the. It's like there's like three characters, but one is actually focused on is like the point of view.
Mm-hmm. So it's kind of an internal type of thing.
Yeah,
Mm. Are those the type of games you like to play?
yeah. Also, like the show like Final Fantasy X is like who is the main character? I mean, the procrastinator to say.
Mm-hmm. And
It's not. Yeah, it's not tedious. I mean, he's the main character, but
yeah,
like who's the most focused on?
yeah, yeah,
It's you now.
yeah, yeah.
It's like that,
Oh,
like
cool.
that.
Oh, cool. Excellent. So, what brought you into wanting to do these types of things? These the game development type. For you, did you want to do that at a very young age?
Um, no, I just do that because I was like having like I don't want to say that. Also, I don't want to actually say this part because
Yeah.
just say like my parents just parent split up. That's all. Say
Okay.
I had to
And
do like occupy something else to do.
yeah. So with this, have you got a chance to um, compare what you've done with other people's games? I mean, when you start a game on your own, now that you've developed and worked in development games, do you look at games now and say, "I would have done it this way. I would have done it that way"?
Yeah, I get that. I actually think about that in the first game and the second game. Like, I shouldn't have done that and that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
When you start a new game at playing a game, do you look at it a little differently now that you're on the development side of things?
Yeah.
Mm. What really catches you? What is there something that really just bothers you when you see these games come out that you say, "I wouldn't
Yeah.
have done like that"?
Yeah. It's just the first game is just it's actually my first game I made because it's like I should have done more better. Like make character development more or more meanings of the what the theme is going on
Hmm.
with the game.
Yeah, yeah. And with the second one, have you kind of improved the format? Are you getting more and more used to it?
Yeah.
Mm. And with that, getting it is being comfortable with it, and that's something too. I wanted to ask you when you're online and you've got got folks in the chat. Are you comfortable talking with them, or does it take a little while for you to get used to that?
For the live streaming,
Yeah.
I don't get like much interaction. That's kind of the most bothers me.
Mm.
If I do, I try to say hi or how's it going?
Mm-hmm.
How's your day? Like
Right.
that.
Yeah. Being
But I don't
being.
get like that much interaction stuff.
Mm. Is so? Is it kind of more like they're watching what you're doing than really being able to have a long conversation?
Yeah.
Mm. Well, I mean, it's still early yet, isn't it? I mean, you're still finding your feet in getting a good solid base to come and watch what you're doing. Um,
Yeah.
it's were you a fan of VTubers before you started streaming?
Oh, I actually made like characters before I heard the word VTuber.
Mm-hmm.
We had like mascot and like the size of the screen.
Mm. Mm. So did you stream at all before?
Um, I did stream before, but not like much.
Mm.
Or like streaming become like very popular now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like in the back in the YouTube days, I was a let's player,
Yeah.
just commentating and playing.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it
And
was it
I keep
easier?
going.
Was it easier for you to record a program and put it on, or is it easier for you to go live and do it that way?
The first one.
You get to you curate your own what gets shown to the public that way, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, are you comfortable now with being in front of a live audience? Um, you've got four avatars to work with, so you're able to pick and choose what face you show folks. Are you comfortable now in front of an audience now that you've done it for a little while?
Yeah, but like collabing with people, that's a new thing because I'm out of touch of collabing since the Let's Playing days.
Mm-hmm.
It's just very hard to collaborate with people, especially like something opposite down rank stuff.
Right, right, right. You're kind of if you're stuck with collaborating with people all the time, you're kind of limited in the games you can play. with them. There's a lot of fun games that are just you and the computer that are that
Yeah.
you can't really collaborate with folks with. Have you been able to find any good collaborative partners?
Uh, for this year, I actually did collab.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time for how long?
Yeah. Which game was it?
Monster Hunt Wild.
Mm. That seems to be very very popular right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's there's very it's so very detailed, and the movement of the monsters and everything is pretty amazing. That it's way too fast for me. I don't think I could keep up with it at all. It's
Yeah, I did play Monster Hunt on the PSP
yeah.
and a little bit on the Wii, so I had already had experience already how
Yeah.
to play.
Well, I can't blame you there.
Yeah,
It moves. I'm an old man, so it moves too fast for me at this point. But
yeah,
if I was younger and still had my twitch strength, my muscles moved a little faster in my hands, and I would enjoy playing it. But it seems to be a lot of work as far as trying to determine the pattern of the monsters, um, because it looks like a lot of them can take you out with one shot.
yeah. That's true.
Mm. So how many? If you're going after a certain monster, about how long does it take for you to figure out what they're doing and take care of them?
Well, I just know the patterns and stuff, especially in the Monster Hunt World.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing a lot since before the Monster Hunt Wild come out.
Right. Yeah. So how do you handle when they get up and try to run away?
Oh, the one way you just had to chase. Yeah, you just had to chase them.
Mm-hmm. I saw one a recording here recently where someone was very frustrated because the they'd have a certain time limit and the monster would get up and start flying away and you couldn't get hold of it and you end up chasing it all the way across the island.
Yeah, actually that depends like the quest. Like you
Mm-hmm.
had to defeat this monster for 30 minutes,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You
and you had two life before you go down.
wow. That's tough. That's really
Yeah,
tough. Um, are you able to do that uh, well on your own? Do you have to bring extra players with you as far as the computer
yeah.
goes?
I need extra players to do that.
I would need an army, and I just point them in the general direction and shoot from afar. You guys handle it. I'll go ahead and fix lunch. It looks like a game that is a lot of fun once you get into it. And you've played the other versions of the game.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
Monster Hunt World, Phoenix United, and Monster Hunt 3
mm,
try. But I skipped the DS1 and
yeah,
the one on Rise.
yeah.
I miss. I was more focused playing well.
Is there one particular monster that's tougher for you or that you see on the quest and you're like, oh no?
The Tyrex. The Tyrex is an old friend from the on the on the PSP.
So what
I
what
saw him like
what makes him the hardest?
he's very aggressive. He charges at you
Yeah.
hard.
you, you don't have turn based uh, attacks on this one. You have to go as you go.
Yeah,
You can't just like, no, wait a second, I need to charge up my sword or my shield or something. You got to go as you go. You don't. That would be really tough for me, even if I was decent enough to play it, to do that and keep chat involved at all. And that I'd have to really concentrate on it.
yeah,
Yeah. Do you find that's the case when you're into a game that you're fully into it and chat's there along for the ride?
yeah.
Mm,
Um, mostly I'm alone. I just keep like talking by myself.
Mm-hmm.
as a let's play. Well, it's just supposed to have at that point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty much it. That's well, some of these games that I watch people play are fun to watch on stream. I get the feeling that that these are games you really need to concentrate, and it'd be really tough to get a chat involved in it.
Yeah, especially like hero shooter games like or comps or rank games.
Oh
I
yeah.
just be like really focused.
Mm-hmm. Now, if it's a turn-based game or something like Fallout, um, one of the Fallout games, you can uh, you can pause a little bit.
Just yeah, pause and take your time.
Yeah. And last time I played Fallout New Vegas, I paused a lot, usually just before I died. I mean, I'd yell out something that you shouldn't say and make fun of children, and then and then turn it back on and die. That's the way I played it. Um, so, are there any games out right now that you'd like to stream and you haven't streamed yet?
There's a lot of games I want to stream, but some game I want to be like a really funny one because it's more based on like the lore real time I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
My V2 lore,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
especially the Persona series,
Yeah. The
which is
Persona.
actually based on
Yeah. Yeah.
not based on like inspired from.
Yeah. Are you into any of the the gotcha type games?
Um, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I did do see like gameplays of that and music.
Yeah.
It sounds very catchy.
Yeah.
I can't get into it.
Yeah. I would have to stay away from that because yeah, I'd end up having my wife mad at me because I drained what was left of our bank account. Just 10 more shots, son. No.
Yeah, I can't get into like gotcha games.
Yeah.
I did play once, but
Yeah.
I just doing that for fun, I guess. But I didn't waste any money. I just
Yeah.
got like the good characters already. I got
I play with what they give me. Go from there.
yeah.
So, do you have a lot of games that you've already bought that you haven't gotten a chance to play online yet?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of games I have, especially in the 3 months game for on PlayStation.
Mm. Yeah. So you got a library ready to go.
Yeah.
There's going to be no
Well,
shortage of
the,
content.
yeah. The big question is what do I time to stream it? That's the big question.
Yeah. Is it tough for you to get time to come on and stream for folks?
Yeah.
Mm. Is mostly just job and life getting in the way?
No, it's just almost like live streaming like alone.
Mm.
But I always had like uh commotion in the back room, so I don't live stream much. I also live stream very very late.
Mm. Oh, I can imagine that too. That can cause some problems. Do you have any sound baffling up where you're able to record? Um,
No.
Yeah, that might be something you could try. Get it doesn't take a whole lot to take out some sound. Maybe even some people just have a little carpeted stand. Um, like almost like one of those. They used to call them the Oriental. Um, oh my gosh, not shields. But they would fold out and put it around somebody if they wanted privacy. They get those sometimes and put some type of carpeting on it. Anything like that can really help out as far as not just your sound but background noise too.
No, it's not like the background noise. It's like someone barging in the room. That's all.
Mm. Oh,
Say
oh,
that's the big issue.
oh! It's not so much background noise. It's just you don't get any privacy.
Yeah, yeah.
That's when you get the guard dog. Keep the guard dog in front of the door and make sure nobody can get in.
Yeah.
I have to do that with my cats. I have to keep the door locked because I've got 9 cats over here, and if I don't, they're going to be all over the place. and eating all the wires, and there's nothing I can do about it. They're too fast for me. So, are you about where you thought you'd be when you started VTubing, or are you a little ahead of the game, or are you satisfied with it?
Um, that's a very good point.
Mm.
I like I've been like a hiatus for 3 years because since I don't have a PC, so
Oh,
I come back like 2013,
yeah,
early.
yeah.
So I don't know. I just feel like still like going nowhere.
Uh,
Just
eh,
I feel like the same. I feel
yeah,
like the same since 2012.
yeah. It's tough to build your own momentum in anything, and sometimes you're left to your own devices when that goes. But I guess the only thing to do about that is just keep firing out there, and then sooner or later you get that momentum, and you start being able to regularly come on and get people that are coming back to you. Um, is How many times a week are you able to stream usually?
Mostly in weekdays and weekends.
Uh-huh.
I do have some time off sometimes, especially on Thursday.
Yeah,
Yeah, Thursday.
yeah. Does your time zone cause a problem? Is it tougher to get to an audience when you're up and about?
Yeah. Yes.
Mm. Yeah, that does play into a lot of it, and especially if you're depending on what you're looking for in an audience. If you're looking for an audience in the in the U.S., there's like 25 time zones, and you have to
Oh.
worry about when to get the or if even on the other side of the place. Sometimes you get lucky with the folks on the other side of the world because 12 hours, if you play it right, can work out really good for you. Um, but again, it's tough when you're in the situation where it's say the your every broadcast you make is international, no matter whether you want to or not.
Yeah.
I mean, your potential audience is the whole planet, so it's tough to plan that sort of thing out and follow it up. So, do you have any uh, plans for this year to try and settle that situation, or anything to try and improve what you're doing right now?
Well, the improve is like, I want to be part of someone's circle. Like back in before 2012,
Mm-hmm.
I was part of someone's circle, like having fun,
Yeah.
talking,
Yeah.
chatting on Skype. I don't know, you remember Skype?
Oh, I remember Skype. I remember I remember the old chat days. I remember the pre-internet days. I remember the Stone Ages. I'm an old guy. But yeah, I did. It's there's a lot to be said to being able to be part of a community and part of a group that you can lean on and call on at any time. And you should be able to find that. There should be some folks out there, even where you're at right now. You'll be able to find a few folks.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard now today because, today, like the era we are now.
Mm-hmm.
Back then was like easy because it was like a group for it. Like back on YouTube days, there was a community. It was Google Plus, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a category for less players and yeah, for let's play or video contest for
Yeah.
that. Just posting on Google Plus.
Yeah.
What was it called? Google Plus something.
Yeah. I don't. I remember Google Plus, but I don't remember anything adding on to that. But the, it's so. Are you going out on like Discord and trying to find some folks?
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Any luck so far?
I did once, but some reason I went like a little bit mishandle stuff.
Hmm.
I just got kicked out. No, kicked out.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I can't like reply the one who made it.
Yeah.
Like trying to apologize. And I'm sorry, but I cannot because blocked. So I had to
Yeah.
ask someone is there. I know who's in
Yeah.
that server. Like
Yeah.
I was like having like a little bit. anxiety, just what happened, what I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
I try and apologize what I did, but just
Yeah.
block it right away. Like I didn't have a chance to explain it and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It's tough to get back in when something like that happens. You just kind of have to withdraw and start over again and find someplace else to get started. Have you thought about starting your own Discord?
I did, but I don't think that I don't get like any data like that.
Hmm.
I
It's
did have like a community. I did have a community post on YouTube before they updated, so can't do that anymore.
yeah, it's something that was useful they took away.
Yeah, everything that they did on YouTube changed. I had to start over and over again every time that happened.
Oh my gosh. I hope they don't start over on me. I mean, I've got everything saved, but my gosh. I,
Yeah, there's a lot of things like that's a lot of things I just have to start over all over again.
yeah, I mean, I can upload all of it back, but I have to take off work for a couple weeks.
Hmm.
At this point, that'd be pretty rough. So, have you got any goals set for yourself for this year? Is there any particular thing you'd like to hit before the year's out?
Um, just a small goal. It could be just like the last few goal, but just a judgment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What was
Uh,
my goal again?
yeah. It's. And you did you want to still find that circle of folks you can contact with?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be one of them. Is there anything content wise you'd like to do that you haven't done yet?
Well, I do because I used to do animation back in the days
Uh huh.
before I was too scared to post videos.
Oh, yeah, that's tough. It's tough, being any type of an artist and then showing what you've done is a total different story. You can do some stuff that you enjoy, but then you got to show somebody else.
Yeah.
That's a that takes a little extra courage, and I certainly wouldn't have anything like that. I'd first of all I wouldn't even show it to myself. Second, I'll show it to anybody else. Um, so would you like to? What type of animation were you doing?
From the beginning, which is MS Paint, I did like MS Paint's animation,
Mm-hmm.
like no like Flash or any like powerful parameter today, just regular MS Paint.
Yeah.
But I was too scared to post it because I was too scared.
Oh. Well, you might be surprised. But you got to do it when you're comfortable with it, and you can't.
Yeah.
It's like maybe once you get comfortable with it, you'll comfortable with yourself and it, you can post it on there. But you don't want to force yourself to because then it's already traumatic enough. You don't need any extra trauma to get over that hump. One of these days you'll be able to post it and say, "Look what I've done." And then you get the positive response, and then you get to do more stuff. The
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the streaming itself. Do you want to do? Are you able to keep a regular schedule with the hours that you have and the circumstances you're living in, or is it going to be hit and miss for a while?
Mostly hit and miss. What do you mean by hit and miss? I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, some folks are able to put down and say, I do this every day at Tuesday at 6 and Wednesday at 7, and but are you to the point where your schedule? I mean, you can't really put up a schedule because you don't know when you'll be available.
Yeah. Well, I do have a schedule, but no like what time I'll go beyond.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And are you able to put that on to uh, X or Blue Sky?
Blue Sky and X.
Mm-hmm. So at least you got that going for you. You're on these other. We're gonna have all your links, by the way, in the description for the video. You're on all these sites. Are you have you figured out a way to kind of promote your Twitch stream by using these other sites?
Twitch is like the Twitch for Twitch is. I mean, not Twitch, Twitter.
Uh-huh.
Get confused with those names.
Yeah, yeah, I get
It's
that.
kind of hard to kind of hard to see the posts, especially like Twitter
Uh,
stuff, hit and miss.
yeah, yeah. Do you edit shorts out and put them on YouTube?
Yeah, on my second account, on my main account, it's kind of goes and dead at the same time.
Uh, yeah, it's 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 again it's just a question of getting that
Yeah,
first ripple and then seeing how big that ripple gets and following up with another one and another one. Um, it's don't be discouraged. It sometimes it takes a while to get the ball rolling, and once you do though, it does. Once you get that little bit of positive feedback, then it really does catch on. You really want to do some more with it. What is your ultimate for this channel? What would be the best thing that you could have for this channel at this point?
for my main account or the
Yeah, your
or
main
the
account.
of my oh well the main account. I mean the main account was the back then was like collab or contact with a big timer.
Right.
I did have once to do that, but that day also my my console broke and my
Uh,
PC broke at the same time. Couldn't do
uh,
the collab or call commentary
oh,
guest with him.
oh my gosh.
It was like really really bad timing.
Yes, the absolute moment you need it the most.
Yeah,
Hit the big button
it's
and just boo. Yeah, it's
it happened twice.
oh no, twice.
Yeah,
That's way more than people's average. I used to have that happen in radio every once in a while, where I'd have a we used to actually, we're talking way back, have actual uh, albums that we would play, and we had to, put it on a record player and cue it up, and then we'd hit the button, and if we hit it wrong, the machine would start up the record player, and you'd hear it start up, and then it would die immediately. So a song would start up again, da da da, stop on the air, and then we get a call from the instructor. What did you do? I don't know what I did. It's
let's keep up.
it was just game over at that point. You start over again. But it sounds like you've got a good attitude for this, and you've got the stick to itiveness that's going to get you going eventually here and get that ball rolling. Do you think you're going to be able to keep it going through this year?
Maybe. I
Mm.
do like I'm working my debut for my V2 again.
Mm. What? Yeah. Do you have a date for it yet?
Oh no, I still work on the debut because yeah.
Yeah. Well, you let us know so we can promote it for you, and
Okay.
and
Well, thank you.
we'll get that for you, and always 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 use our Discord if you can, and promote stuff because we're trying to push as many folks up as we can possible. So it's an absolute pleasure talking with you, and I hope that you get to see the fruits of your labors here very soon. And folks, check out to see what Kiwi Memo's got going. It looks like it's a train that's about ready to take off.
But it is just a lost journey. That's been I feel like my art is the lost journey. I've been doing this like a long time, but like not going nowhere. I just call it the lost journey art. That's the debut is about.
Well, I mean, it's given you an idea anyway.
Yeah.
I think we'll see some success here by the end of the year. I'm sure of it. Thank you so much for coming on, Kiwi.
Thank you very much for being on the podcast.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.